Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I thought I'd do a little vlog on what I'm doing basically. What we've got here, we've got a massive. I emptied like a bag of action figures, and this is all real random stuff. I mean, we've got everything from like Transformers here to who's that? Is that Batgirl or something like that? There's like Star Wars ones and Power Rangers stuff and all sorts of stuff here. So this is just one bag. I've got a whole other bag to actually get through. Got My Little Pony and all sorts of stuff. So I thought I would sort these bags out. And I mean, to be honest with you, I can't even remember what half this stuff is. So I'm going to get it all out and have a little look through it and maybe just kind of do a little segment on anything I find interesting, really. And yeah, so I will come back when I've sorted it all out. All right, so I've had a bit of a rough sort out, and this is kind of what we've come to. So I've got like a few, there's like a bunch of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here. Obviously, we'll pair those up so that hopefully you've got a couple of sets. Um, Also, we got this is the original Slinky from the Toy Story. It lights up and makes sounds and that sort of stuff. And the date on it, where would the date be on this thing? It's usually on their feet, I think. So there is a stamp there, but there's no date. But I think these would have been like this was the first. I'm pretty sure this is the first Slinky. I'll have to re-look that up. But anyway, we've got all sorts of stuff here, like Batman, and obviously he's like a big chunky animated version of Batman. Got a Juggernaut there. We've got a Spider-Man who's actually in like a. It's got like a, I don't know, a suit on, I guess, but it's actually fabric. And I did think that this was fake originally, but had a little bit of a search around, and I can't remember where it is. It might be under here. Bear with me a second. Hold on, let me just. Yeah, here we go. So you're probably not going to be able to see this, but right on his ass it says 2012. So it's actually 10 years old, and I actually thought that this was either going to be a really, really old Spider-Man or it was just going to be fake, and it turns out it was neither. So, but yeah, 10 years old. It's still got a little bit of age to it, but it's just not as old as what I thought it was going to be. What else have we got here? We've got like a vintage Thunderbird. We've got a vintage Ghostbuster, and I remember that when you squeeze their arms, they all made these like weird faces. This is a 1988 Kenner, I believe. So let me see if you can see just on, or 1987. There you go. But yeah, pretty cool. We've got some Land Before Time dinosaurs just here, if you remember those. I think these are dated 1980s as well. These need a little bit of a clean up. I think they've been in someone's attic for quite some time. But yeah, we'll give those a little bit of a clean up, and those will look amazing. There's another one there. Can't remember any of their names, but oh, there's another one there as well. That's the one I recognise the most. Again, don't remember his name at all. There's all sorts of other movie stuff here. I think this is from, is it Iron Steel, the movie? And I thought this was one of those things that erase your memory in Men in Black, but I think this is actually from Doctor Who. Some Doctor Who fans might recognise that from out there. So yeah, just like a bunch of real random stuff, really. What else have we got? We've got some Polly Pockets. And these are just kind of little play sets. These haven't got any figures with, but I've actually got a whole ton of figures that, here we go, have a look in there. You open up all the bits and everything moves around and that sort of stuff. So, yeah, got a bunch of Polly Pocket stuff that I need to get through and, kind of put figures with stuff as well. What else have we got over here? In here, if I just show you what's in this bag, then here we go. We've got, it's literally just a bag of Micro Machines. And oh, dropping them everywhere. But that's what's basically in that bag right there. A whole ton of Micro Machines, and there's some really nice ones in here as well. Actually, there's like double-decker buses, and there you go. That's like a pickup truck. Really cool. Yeah, a police van. So maybe I'll have a little look through these and see if some can be bundled up. Like the city vehicles, like the police car, the fire engine, and the bus, maybe something like that. And yeah, those sorts of. Oh, this is quite a nice one. This is not very micro at all, but it is actually a Micro Machine. But it's just like quite a big sort of like a car. Yeah, really cool. But yeah, that's that. There's a whole ton of Transformers over here as well. Absolutely insane amount. And there's a Batmobile. And yeah, that's basically it. I mean, if I come across anything else, I will show you the rest of it. But that's kind of where I'm at the moment. Well, on to the next bundle of figures. We have another box here that was actually this was picked up recently, but obviously, as you can see, these are original Pokemon figures from the, I think these are like 1999 or something like that, aren't they, if I remember? But yeah, there's a whole bunch of them in here, and here's Jesse, sorry, not Jesse, there's James, and Jesse's here as well. So yeah, they're pretty cool. There's a whole load of figures in here as well. There's even some Simpsons ones here. These are from like the early 90s as well. What else have we got? There is some little Pokemon plush toys. That's obviously a Vulpix. These were made by Applause. Can't see a date on there. But yeah, those are made by Applause. What else have we got? There's a Wheeze in there. Pretty cool. That's quite a cool figure. I do like the Wheezing. There's also a bunch of Digimon in here. Is that a Baomon? Oh god, my Digimon knowledge is pretty poor, but well, that's a Charmeleon, that's not a Digimon. There's a few other Digimon in here as well. There's a Seal plush, and yeah, like, do you remember these little Game Boy things? I mean, these are all tangled. I'll have to spend probably an hour untackling all these bloody things. But yeah, what else did we get in here? There's a postcard book in here. This is in really, really nice condition, and there you go. So there's like a whole bunch of Pokemon postcards from, I guess, the 90s and 2000s as well. Maybe I'll do another separate video on that. And then also as well, we've got this Pokemon Collector's sticker book, and this is all complete, never been used. And let me see if I can find the stickers. There they are. So these are all the stickers here. And another page, there's 2 pages there. Double page spread. And yeah, there you go. So that's that. Maybe I'll do a separate video on these 2 things because they're pretty cool. But yeah, I think that's basically it. Maybe I'll do another video, but if not, thanks for watching the video, and make sure to subscribe. See you soon.